Be my friend. Good morning, Jordan. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to the Be My Friend podcast. My name is Kenneth.
My name is Jordan.
And yes, you read the title right. Today, this is the final episode of the Be My Friend podcast. If you're part of the Kenneth DaMenath Discord, the DaMenath Manor, you got perhaps notified that we were ending the show. And you know, Jordan, the show wasn't meant to go forever.
Yeah, that's
Well,
true.
to me, it never was meant to go forever.
Yeah.
So, I mean, a year is a pretty long ass time.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you feel about it? How do you feel about well, let's do the shit first and then we'll No, you know what? Fuck it. How do you feel about it, Jordan?
How do I feel? I'm kind of sad. I'm kind
You're
of sad, but
Okay.
I need to knock something out of what I'm doing every week.
Yeah.
'Cause now I'm gonna start doing practices like twice a week and
Yeah.
things like that. So
Yeah, the main reason we're stopping the show is because there's a little bit of a life and schedule change, and the show also just funds wise, paying for hosting and stuff like that. It's just no longer something that is, you know, desirable for either party in the show, which is actually, I think, for people doing stuff long term, artists especially, if something isn't bringing you the most amount of joy, you should consider letting it go. You don't have to hate it or anything, but things can end amicably for sure.
amicably, spell that word now.
Amicably. Is it right? Are you gonna check me?
Amicably. I'm checking right now. Amicably.
I put 2 C's instead of 1.
Yeah, it's only 1 C.
I was so close. You know what we should have done was a spelling bee at some point.
No, I would have absolutely lost.
Yeah, it happens.
I'm the worst speller ever.
All right, Jordan, here we go.
Yep.
All about you. All right. Last time to tell me how your week was.
It was good. Played music more on Wednesday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then what else did I do? I broke some rules. I saw some friends.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Hot dog. Did you lick them?
Yeah, we made out. We like passed drinks around and yeah, all that stuff.
You didn't just break the rules. You broke the rule.
Yeah. You're gonna do it right.
Yeah. Very spicy.
Yeah.
Well, that's exciting. Anything else? This is your last chance to tell the world. Anything else interesting happened this week?
So I had a customer. I love customer stories. He came in and his key fob wasn't working, locking doors, and he sat at my desk and was complaining about nothing really, just like the fact that it wasn't working. It's like a 7-year-old vehicle, and I'm like, okay, well, let me try to put a battery in it for you. And he's just like, that's not going to fix it. And I'm like, okay, well, have you already put a battery in it? He's just like, no, but it's not going to fix it. I'm like, well, we should try putting a battery in it.
Those are the best.
And so I put a battery in for him, and I'm like, I'm not going to charge you for it. Don't worry. Because I honestly didn't care. I also had my food right there. I'm trying to eat lunch. And then I go outside, and it fixed it. It was working. And he's just like, no, that can't be it. It has to be something else. You've done something else. I'm like, what do you mean? It's fixed. I fixed it.
Am I a wizard?
also, I'm not even charging you for the battery. And he's just like, you've done nothing for me. I'm leaving.
Wow.
Like, you're welcome.
What a piece of ass. Holy crap.
He got in his car and he actually said, you've done nothing for me.
What a dick. That's like, what?
Wild.
That's the worst person I've ever heard of. What the hell?
But I couldn't help but laugh and find it hilarious. Like, I'm almost glad it happened to me because now I have this story. Like, it's insane.
What a wiener schnitzel.
I know, right?
That's crazy. Okay, there. That was pretty. That was something special. Was he even in the system or anything? You just walked. Okay.
You would remember him, and you'd be like, "Oh, of course, okay,
of course."
Yeah.
I knew it had to be a regular.
Yeah, it was a regular.
I knew it.
And he never
Piece of
makes
crap.
appointments. He just shows up and expects stuff.
Yeah, okay. I can think of a few people that might be, but we'll leave it there.
Yeah,
God,
exactly.
what a weenie.
Yeah, that was fun.
Hmm.
I restrung my guitar.
Oh, how did that go?
Well, but now it's a nylon string, so the nylon strings on the guitar, they take like weeks to actually stay
To
in.
sort of settle, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got to stretch.
Yeah, it's constantly out of tune now.
That's good practice for tuning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's just I picked it up like yesterday and I strummed it. I'm like not into tuning it right now. I just don't even want to try.
Just played it out of tune.
No, I
blang, 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 blang. Very nice.
Yeah, deal with it. Sounds like crap. I'm not tuning it.
All right, we're gonna speed through because I have a thing, and then Natalie also has a quiz for us. So we're gonna speed through. I'm gonna do the all about me. Okay. Wait, sorry. Now me. Yeah, we played a lot of Apex Legends this week. That would be just sort of the highlight. Oh, we had a movie night last night, and Sherry made like a ton of air fryer food. So she made fried pickles, fried cauliflower, fried something else.
Did you guys like
zucchini
with batter and stuff? Or just,
yeah,
like,
we used panko. She used panko breading.
Yeah.
And then the last thing she made was fried chicken thighs, and it was really good. Except we were worried that it would be not cooked enough, just because it was scary. So sounds just started happening on my thing. We're worried that it wouldn't be cooked enough, so we kind of burnt the top. But I mean, the inside was immaculate. I mean, we used chicken thighs, so it's gonna stay moist anyway. But I was like, dang, this is pretty freaking tasty. But yeah, the deep fried pickles are really good. I don't know why, but whenever we make deep fried pickles at home, they come out really, really sour, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's just like, whoa, there's like a bunch of dogs fighting outside. Holy crap, that's so loud. But yeah, that's distracting. But yeah, our pickles are always way too sour at home. They must have a special pickle that they use at restaurants.
I was just thinking that, or maybe it's because they actually use oil, and that
maybe
subdues because oil is a base, isn't it? And a base.
Well, sort of, not really. But we have done it both ways. We've done it in like oil conventionally, and we've done it with air fryer before.
And they both turn out.
They both come out really sour, but it's not a bad thing. They just have really a lot of bite to it, which is kind of cool. But a little intense. But yeah. All right.
Dip for the pickles.
Say again, sorry.
Did you make any dip for the pickles?
Yeah, Sherry made some garlic ranch. I don't know if she bought it or she made it, and then she made something else too. But I didn't use any dips. I was just happy to eat the fry stuff as was.
Nice.
I was like, nom, 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 like that. That was me. All right, here we go.
For me?
We're moving on. Oh yeah, it's NUM NUM NYM NUM NIM. Nom, 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 nom. All right, Natalie suggested this as well. We're gonna go through. This is gonna help us get closer together. Okay, as a send off, this will help us get closer together. It's long in terms of numbers, but if we're quick with our answers, we should have no problem flying through this before quiz time. And I'll reveal what it is at the end.
All right.
So question 1. Given the choice of anyone in the world, whom would you want to as a dinner guest?
Oh, wow.
Anybody.
Wow, that's really tough. Like dead or alive or
dead or alive. Anybody. Hypothetical. It could be a fictional character even.
Well, I'll get deep. The truth is I'd probably pick my best friend that passed away in 2014.
Yeah. And that's a valid answer for sure.
With him. Yeah. I can't think of anything else, so
that's perfectly fair.
Yeah. That or Freddie Mercury.
Yeah, perfect. No, both are very good answers. I think I would actually pick. My answer would have been like a Jackie Chan or something, or Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
But what I truly would like is to meet my grandfather, my mom's dad, who passed away before I was born when she was just a kid. I saw a picture of him for the first time when I went back to Taiwan. They have they're Taoists, so they have a shrine for him in the upstairs.
Okay,
I saw a
cool.
picture of him and I was like, dang, that's my grandpa. So that would be cool. I think
That
that'd
would
be
be
cool.
really cool, actually. I never
Question
thought of that.
2.
Mhm.
Well, you kind of thought of that.
Yeah, in a way.
Yeah. I never thought of that. Just
No, like
thought of it.
like a great grandpa or great grandma or
Oh,
something.
right, like an
Anyway,
ancestor.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Would you like to be famous? If so, in what way?
I wouldn't. I don't like the attention of being famous.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I would like it.
Mm-hmm.
Like
I
having
would say
people
the
be
same
like, "Oh,
thing.
that's him. Look, oh, it's good.
Yeah.
Take a picture," and it
I mean,
takes you 5 hours.
you know
to
me.
take
I don't
us
like
to
people
see
up in my
people.
business.
Exactly.
Yeah. I think we're similar like that. So I would
Yeah.
say I don't want to be famous, but with the career path I've chosen, I think I'm kind of like there's higher odds that'll happen, which like if I could do what I'm doing successfully without being quote unquote famous, that would be a dream come true for me. If that makes
Mhm.
sense. Yeah. Next question. Before making a telephone call, do you ever rehearse what you're going to say and why?
Yes, because
Like
I
out
have
loud?
anxiety.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
No, it's in my head, yeah, I'll, like,
Yeah.
rehearse it, and then you know what sucks is when you get that, like, twist of a question, like,
Oh, that wasn't
you're
in
like,
your
"This is how."
plan. That wasn't
Yeah,
part of
that
your
was
script.
like, your brain just goes nuts, there like, alarms going off, like, "This isn't part of the script.
Yeah.
What are we," and then you mess up.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't rehearse like what I'm gonna say, but I do go over important talking points as to not to forget
Yeah,
them.
for
Yeah,
sure.
that's what I do. I try not to like because like when I was younger, I used to rehearse entire storylines in my brain, but it never goes the way you expect it to. So I stopped doing that, and now I mostly just make sure that I have talking points in place instead of trying to stick to some sort of imaginary script. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Um, number
I
4.
think
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I think, like, I always actually think of questions that they might ask me, and then
Right. Yeah.
that's the best way to do it, like, okay, if
You
I
get ready
answer
to
that, they're
counter.
gonna. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
uh, number 4. What would constitute a perfect day for you?
Wow. Um, Perfect day for me. Probably it's something to do with camping, and then
Outdoorsy.
yeah, and
Hmm.
then, like, I love speedboats, so
Oh.
it has something to do with, like, a speedboat and, like, it and then getting drunk with friends at
There
the
you go.
campsite after, something
That
like
sounds like
that
a
is
good
perfect.
ass day.
Yeah, exactly, right?
I would
Do
say
some fishing
something.
in there.
Oh, fishing as well. Yeah. So you're
Mhm.
like an all outdoors kind of day.
Yeah, that'd be perfect to me.
Hmm. I would say a perfect day would be similar, but with more video games and more tasty food. Like a part of like
Oh, yeah.
I would be outside for like 5 hours and then I can go inside. That would be a perfect day for
What
me.
about playing video games somehow with good Wi-Fi in the forest?
What if I just brought my Game Boy and played first Pokemon over again in the forest? Actually, I would hate that. The thing is, like when I'm outside, my brain is in a different mode. You know,
Yes, it totally is.
I kind of don't want to look at my phone or look
Yep.
at a thing. Like I struggle to make the videos when I'm out there because I'm like I don't want to look at the camera too much. So I just kind of set it and hope it's in place and then start filming and walk away from it.
Yeah,
So yeah,
I
when I'm
agree with that.
outside, it's different. It's different.
Yeah, I, like, never take pictures when I'm camping because I just leave my
Yeah,
phone in my bag.
exactly. All right, number
Yeah.
5. When did you last sing to yourself or to someone else?
To myself?
Well, just
Morning,
singing out
probably.
loud, I think, is what it's asking.
Uh, Definitely last night at least.
Oh,
I sing a
cute.
lot.
Yeah, that's true. You've been playing music. You must be singing.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
do. What
I
about
would say
you?
it to Lewis this morning when I woke up. Yeah.
That's true. I always sing to
Mhm.
Rose.
I'm always singing to these two idiots. They're so
Mhm.
spoiled. All right. Number 6. If you were Oh, yeah, when I woke up, Naomi was there, and I was like, "Good morning, baby," and I patted her bum, and I said, "Pet the bum, pet the bum, pet the bum, pet the bum," and then I gave you a kiss on the nose. That was literally what I sang to her this morning before I went to brush my teeth.
Before you kiss her on the nose before you brush your teeth, that's
Yeah, of course,
poor
of
girl.
course. She loves that.
The smell of morning breath
That's her favorite.
on a cat's nose.
Yeah,
It's poetic.
it's art. Number 6. If you were able to live to the age of 90 and retain either the mind or body of a 30-year-old for the last, either the mind or the body of a 30-year-old for the last 60 years of your life, which would you want?
Oh, wait, if I could choose the mind or body?
Yeah, one or the other.
Probably the mind. No, the dang. I probably pick the body.
Yeah, I would say
'Cause then,
body.
yeah.
The only reason I say body is because I've heard, like, I don't want to feel trapped. Like, I don't want to have my mind working, but I can't act on anything that
Mhm.
my mind was wanting and able to,
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
if,
but they but
I might be a little dumb if I'm old, or, like the, not worst case scenario, but some bad scenarios, not having a young mind would be like memory loss, or even worse, some sort of memory disease, or mind deficiency, where you stop being able to have, proper mental functions.
Mhm.
I don't know. If I get older, I might think I want my mind more, but I've only heard things from people that like make sure you keep your body active, keep it moving all your life. That's like you'll never regret that. So that's why I say body. Unless my body when I'm 30 is like super crappy, then I would change my mind about
Mhm.
that.
Yeah, exactly. Whatever you start losing, you're gonna wish that you had. Yeah.
Mhm, mhm. All right. Do you have a secret hunch about how you will die?
Uh,
This was kind of heavy.
it is pretty heavy. Actually, my brother told me, he's just like, I just want to get to 84, and then I'm
Mm.
gonna do every drug on the planet, and then I'm gonna go out that way. And
That
I'm
is
like,
so
that's
your
horrible.
brother.
So you're gonna have grandkids, and they're gonna be like, and then your kids are gonna have to tell your grandkids that, hey, grandpa passed away from every drug.
An overdose of everything.
He's like, that's true. Maybe it's not a good idea. I'm like, no, it's not.
It's clearly not a good idea.
Um, do I have an idea?
Hmm.
Man, I would hope just kind of peacefully fading away or in my sleep or something like that.
Hmm.
But yeah, I don't know. That's a tough one to think about.
Any age you think it might happen, or do you not want to jinx it?
No, I have an age. I think it's like 84 and 3 months
Hmm.
or something like that because it's exactly 10,000 weeks or something. I don't know. I did the math.
Okay,
I did the
okay.
math the other day, and I'm like, that's how old I want to be. I want to be 10,000 weeks old or something like that.
Hmm. I think
My math is probably way off. But yeah.
I think I'm likely gonna die from some weird disease that I didn't get checked out soon enough. I'm not kidding. I think that's
Yeah.
what it's gonna be. And who knows when? I'm just gonna keep saying I'm gonna die soon, and then when I die, I'll finally be right. So there you go. All right,
It
number
kind of
8.
the tough question there is like what is the right time? Like what is too soon, and what
Yeah.
is like okay, that's they lived a long enough life.
Well,
Like
it's about yourself. So whatever you
yeah.
think, but that's one of the tough questions. 'Cause, like you don't know
Mhm.
until until it's a hindsight thing,
Yeah.
obviously,
I
but
agree.
you know, yeah, it is what it is, but it's something that people don't like to think about generally.
Yeah. It's
All
true.
right, number 8. Name
Okay.
3 things you and your partner appear to have in common. We'll say your well, if it's not applicable, then we will say previous partner if you want to, or you can skip this one.
We have in common.
Oh, we can say us. No, wait, you and me, you and me.
Okay. What do we
That's
have in
it. That's
common?
it.
Uh, Video games for sure.
Hmm.
Um, I think we both enjoy the arts. And I might not be in it as much as you are or were, but I do very much enjoy them still.
Yeah, definitely.
And our love for Oreos.
Yeah, I would say our sense of humor.
Okay, that's true.
Yeah.
That's very true.
Okay.
Actually, we've always had kind of
Perfect.
the same sense of humor.
Yeah, but the Oreo
Yeah,
thing also.
yeah, and fried chicken that works too.
Yeah, and chicken wings, fried chicken.
Yeah, fried chicken. Yeah, chicken wings.
All right, number
Chicken
9.
wings.
For
Mhm.
what in your life do you feel most grateful?
My friends,
Mm. Yeah.
easy one.
Hmm. I would say, yeah, my family. Yeah.
Mm,
I didn't appreciate when I was young, but as I get older, I'm more appreciative.
yes, for sure. You can't choose
Okay.
them, but they're very important.
Yeah, and like I know that's not applicable to everybody, right? Not everyone has a good family or has a family that they get along with, right? So that's what I mean. Is like I'm more grateful as I get older that my family and we are a unit that gets along.
Mhm. For sure.
Yeah.
But family doesn't have to be blood.
No, exactly,
Yeah.
as well. But in my circumstance, I do regard. I'm talking about my mommy and my brother and my etc.
Mhm.
Yeah.
True.
Um, if you could change anything about the way you were raised, what would it be? That's a good question.
Wow. Uh, no, I don't think so. I don't think I have an answer there.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I have an answer to that one.
Okay.
Honestly. I yeah.
I would say probably more for me, more affection from parents.
Yeah.
Um, more from my mom specifically. But it's not like she wasn't affectionate. It's just, in our household and in many Asian households, it's just shown differently. So it makes it tough for me to be like it made it really tough when I was younger for me to be vulnerable and or to show like tenderness because when we're growing up, we just didn't get that kind of affection, right? Instead of saying, you know, kind words and stuff like that, we'd always get things like, "Are you hungry? I made you food. Be safe." That's the thing my mom always says. Be safe.
Mhm.
Take care of yourself. Those are all the things she would ever say. When I moved away from Vancouver, the only thing she said to me was, "Okay, bye. Be safe." That's it.
But
So
that just sounds like your mom's "I love you."
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I've grown to
Yeah.
realize as I've gotten older. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I
But
get that. Sure.
that came as I got older. When I was
Yeah.
young, I was always just like, "Come on, mom, I'm not stupid. I'm gonna be safe," right? Like a piece of shit that I was when I was a kid, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely understand that.
So that would be the only thing. I don't even know if I would change it. It's just something I feel like maybe could have helped, but
Yeah.
I don't think it really. Yeah.
Definitely.
um, take a few minutes to tell your partner your life story in as much detail as possible. Okay, but like very few minutes, 2 minutes.
My life story?
Yup.
Oh my god. Like, okay, 5 years old, parents divorced.
How did your life story start at 5 years old?
Because that everything before that was just floor
Baby stuff.
hockey
No,
and
that's actually a really good point, dude. Continue.
it's just baby stuff like that.
Yeah.
Everyone had the same experiences from 1 to 5. You get timeout, you play sports, or you learn how to throw a ball, and that's it. But yeah, I don't know. After that, I guess, yeah, parents divorced 5. Um, went to 2 different elementary schools because my brother was in French immersion and my mom wanted me to be with him. And then, long story short, there, and I don't know, went high school, moved high schools 3 times because I went to live with my dad. Then I've gotten too many fights, so I went back to live with my mom. And then I worked at a paintball field, and then I got in the car industry, and that's the rest is history for the last 7
And you
years.
could say the rest was history. You look at the camera, wink, and then the sun sets behind you.
Yeah. The Boulevard of Broken Dreams comes on.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I walk alone. That's pretty good. You did a great
Yeah.
job. That took like a minute and a half. Not
Yeah,
even actually.
it's a very condensed version.
I'll try to be as fast. Okay. When I was 5. No, I'm just kidding. At 3 years old, probably before I turned 3, parents got divorced. Oh, sorry. I should say like this. Got here from Taiwan when I was like 2. Got my citizenship. Sorry, parents got divorced at 3. I think. Got my citizenship at like 4. Okay. Lived with my dad. Visited my mom and my brother. Me and my brother lived with my grandparents. Lived with our dad. Lived with our grandparents. Then we lived with our mom, which is great. But before living with my mom, I went to like 4 different elementary schools because we just kept moving. Okay, living with my mom. I started working as a carpenter when I was 13, called a hidden apprentice. And I did that all through high school. In high school, I started doing acting, drama, improv, etc. Okay, and then from there, I went to improv tournaments. Won one, felt great. Won second place in another one, felt even better. Okay, I graduated high school. Didn't want to be a carpenter anymore. Quit that. sold the company that I had, liquidated it, used that money, went to acting school at Capilano University, met Natalie, met my wife, Sherry, worked at like 5 different jobs, Tip Top Tailors, Esso gas station, nighttime security for an events company, The Source Electronics, and then went to Chrysler. Stopped acting because couldn't make any money doing it. Lived at Chrysler, worked for Chrysler for forever, and then me and my wife up and moved to Nanaimo, and now I'm a full-time streamer.
Wow, very nice.
That was like a minute and a half.
That was really good, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Way better
speed
than I
run.
Yeah.
All right, nice one. Any questions you have about the life?
That I feel like I knew most of that, so
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, I have a question about your life.
Okay, go for it.
How long did you play floor hockey for?
No, I just played like with my dad and
Oh, like out front.
yeah. Well, on the front thing. You ever play with like your hand?
No,
Those mini sticks?
nah.
Okay, well, that's what I used to do. It's like the only memory I have of my dad in my place when they were still together.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
That's fair. All right, next question. If you could wake up tomorrow having gained only one quality or ability, any one quality or ability, what would it be?
Be able to speak Mandarin.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Make more money at work.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And customers are talking shit about me.
Yeah. Brilliant. That's
Yeah.
a good call out, actually.
Mhm.
I would like to know how to whistle.
What?
But the super loud, get
with
anyone's
the
attention
fingers in your
whistle.
mouth thing? Yeah.
Yeah. Also, regular whistling. I can't whistle.
Oh, no.
All right. Moving on to set number 2. So we're about a third of the way through this. All right. Now the questions are going to get a little deeper and juicier. If a crystal ball could tell you the truth about yourself, your life, the future, or anything else, what would you want to know?
I would just want to know if the world's going to blow up itself in the next 50 years.
You fool. I guess that could be about your life and laterally.
Well, yeah, laterally, but I guess about
Yeah.
myself.
Yeah. Or your life.
Individually.
Or, well, no, sorry. It does say or anything else. So you're fair to say what you said.
Okay. Then
Yeah.
I will stick with that.
I would like to know how the dinosaurs actually went extinct.
Wow.
How cool would that be?
That would be very cool. And would you
Yeah.
tell everyone, or would you be like, I
No
just know
one
the
would
answer?
believe me. No one would believe me. But alternatively, maybe seeing how it happened would lead me to the evidence that tells me what.
True.
And so I can show people, you know?
Yeah. What if it was something whack, like aliens came down? and
Yeah,
they
that's what I was going to say. I was going to say,
don't
what
like
if?
things that just started destroying them all?
Well, there's a book that I love, and I forget what it's called when I was a kid, but it's about dinosaurs, how long ago dinosaurs and humans lived together in harmony. It's just fictional, obviously. It's a kid's color book, like a, picture book. And the story goes that dinosaurs were like, all right, it's time for you guys to take care of this planet on your own. And so the dinosaurs made a rocket ship, and they all flew to a different planet. And then after they left, the old humans got rid of all evidence of dinosaurs except for the bones that were buried. It's a really, really cool book. I just don't remember what it's called.
That's very interesting. Far-fetched, but very cool.
It's really good. The art of it is quite beautiful too.
Mhm.
All right. We got to get flying here. Is there something that you've dreamed of doing for a very long time? Oh, sorry. Is there something you've dreamed of doing for a long time? Why haven't you done it?
Travel to Europe or Japan. COVID.
Ooh. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Mine would be skydiving.
Oh,
And
man.
I've been meaning to do it for like the last 3 birthdays, and then something just always comes up and it falls through. I even actually have a coupon for it.
For what? There's coupons for
Yeah.
those?
When I was working at the Source, this couple came in and they were like looking for a bunch of stuff for filming.
Yeah.
And then we helped them a lot. And at the end, they're like, all right, well, we're actually doing all this for the skydiving place down the way. Here you go. If you guys want to come with 6 friends, you get half off. And I still have it in my wallet somewhere.
You have to
I still
go
haven't
with
got it.
somebody. Like somebody actually has to be. You can't just go by.
Yeah, you have to be strapped to somebody. Yeah,
Or, like,
yeah.
the
That's what
first,
I'm
100
hoping for.
something like that, yeah.
I don't want to control it. I just want to be part of the experience. All right. What is the greatest accomplishment of your life to this date?
Wow. Greatest accomplishment. Wow, I don't.
It could be whatever you consider is the greatest accomplishment. Doesn't have to be monetary or anything like that. It could be a self hump that you got over.
Yeah,
Self hump.
I guess that I've owned property before at 25.
Ooh,
I guess that's kind of a pretty cool accomplishment.
that's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's huge. A lot of people haven't or won't be able to do that.
Yeah.
So that's actually pretty. That's huge for if that's important to you. Then that's huge.
Yeah, I can't really think of anything else. So
I would say mine would be. You know what? To this date, reaching 690 Twitch followers. That's what I'll say.
That's a cool accomplishment. Yeah, for sure.
All right. What do you value most in a friendship?
In a friendship.
I
think just knowing that they would be there for you, even if you
like
don't.
Reliability.
Yeah, reliability, or just But it doesn't even have to be like I don't use that very often, if that makes sense. Just
or dependability, maybe even.
Dependability, yeah. Just knowing that my friends would drop a lot of stuff to help me. That's already enough for me in a lot of cases, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, dependability, reliability, those are good.
Loyalty.
I would say honesty is the one for me, because if you can't make something, as long as you're honest with me about it, then I'm like, that's fine. Like I'm not like I don't have FOMO or anything like that generally, but it would hurt my feelings, which has happened in the past when I was in high school and university and stuff. If people are like, oh, I'm busy, and then they go and they're hanging out with other people. And I'm like, oh, okay, so that group is more important than, that's when I would feel bad about it. I don't want to go hang out there. Make no mistake. Like, I'm not wanting to go hang out there. I'm just bummed that you were like, not, but yeah.
Yeah.
So honesty is the one for me.
Definitely.
Also, I like people that are honest with me because they can tell me shit that needs to get fixed. Get shit done, be honest, and get it done.
Yeah.
That's my. As I get older, for sure, I think that's more important to me.
That's a very good point. Very good point.
What is your most treasured memory? This is a good one.
Most treasured memory. Probably my family vacations to Kelowna.
Oh, in a general that's sense. Nice.
They kind of conjumble to because we went every year, so I think conjumbled. Spell it for me, Kenneth.
No. CUMJUNBLE. Come jumbled.
No.
Mine would be probably something from when I was in Taiwan when we went to the zoo, and yeah, that was sick. For now. I just can't think of a different one. I'm sure there's a more treasured one, but that's a really good one for me. Oh shit, no. I have a picture of my most treasured memory is when we won the regional tournament and all my friends and me were holding a giant trophy, and I have a big freaking printout picture of it, and we're all holding our medals and we're all smiling because we're just freaking elated. Really cool. It was amazing.
That's really cool.
What is your most terrible memory? By the way, we're on 18 of 36, so we're not quite almost there. We're over. Yeah, so we're still zooming.
My most terrible memory?
Yeah.
Oh, easily the open casket for my best friend.
Yeah, that would do it. Yeah.
That was pretty shitty. That was on Valentine's Day too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I would say probably all the fights that my parents would have before they split. Like, even though I was so young, I can remember a lot of their fights. Those are horrible. Yeah. If you knew that in 1 year you would die suddenly, would you change anything about the way you're now living? Why?
Like wait, if I die suddenly, like that day?
Not that day, but like if you knew, like, let's say you knew you had 7 days left.
Oh yeah, I would change everything. I would not be working.
Right. Fair.
I wouldn't go to work. I would pull all my money out of my savings and just go buck wild for 7 days, I guess.
Yeah, same. Honestly, same. I would do something similar. I would just do, like all the things that are obtainable that I want to right away without screwing anybody over. Like, I wouldn't waste all my money because my family needs it and stuff, obviously.
Fair enough.
Yeah, no, there's some places I want to see. Obviously, I wouldn't like waste my time traveling, like doing a huge flight to Japan because
Yeah,
you know
you
I really
spend
want
like
to
a
see it.
whole day.
Exactly, 1 day out of your 7 just traveling someplace, and then you're away from people you love. Yeah, no, I would
Mhm,
do that, but
mhm.
I definitely, would make it worth it.
I might set up my death pose. I would set up the room or whatever that I'm gonna die, so that I can make it look really sick when people find me. I would be in like that maybe that Jeff Goldblum Jurassic Park pose, and there's fried chicken all around me. You know?
And in your last like minute or two, you're just like rocking out to the final countdown.
Yeah. And there's like a dinosaur pinata nearby.
Oh no!
Okay.
All right,
Next.
that's
What does friendship mean to you?
I think friendship is when you could sit in the room with that person and not feel awkward not saying anything.
That's love, you idiot. No, I'm just
Yeah.
kidding.
What's the difference?
Oh. Yeah, no, that's good. The quiet acceptance. The quiet content, maybe.
Yeah, contentment.
I don't agree with that, but I think that is a part of friendship. Yeah, that's for sure. I could do that with your brother, you know?
But he doesn't not talk.
I know, but sometimes he does not talk, and we just sit there quietly.
When? Tell me when he did that.
Well, when we were
I need
working,
to know. I need to
sometimes it would
document
be
it.
quiet, and we would just sit together and just stare at each other. That's not a joke.
Oh my gosh.
But that's it. That's the only thing that friendship means to you.
Well, and the things we said before, like loyalty and honesty.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, that's fair.
Yeah.
I think friendship for me is different based on the person, and that's kind of a cop-out answer. But I really do feel that way in the regard that, like, one friend of mine would be just a friend that I play video games with.
Yeah, right.
Like occasionally, like, and then we have dope conversations while we're playing video games, but we don't connect on many other components to give us the pathway to connect, verbally. Other
Right.
friends, I don't do anything with them except for talk. Like, we just message every day or 2 days about something that happened that day or about something that's interesting, So I
Yeah.
think for me, it really depends. But I think at the heart of it all, the friendship is just like somebody that you have some kind of connection with that you're mutually bringing joy to when you do come together. That's what
Mhm.
friendship is for me in the end. Because I can develop friendships with fucking random ass people, like the people I used to work with, not at the dealership, but at every other job I've had. A lot of them, I would be happy to just connect with them at work, not about work, about anything but work. And I would consider them my friend. But
Mhm.
there wasn't anything beyond that. There wasn't anything beyond that level generally. But there was also, like, when I was working at the gas station, I had a friend at work who I've never spoken to ever again, but we connected on such a deep personal level because of just boredom. His name was Reza. He was like a 40-year-old dude with his wife and baby that just moved to Canada from Dubai, and he was a surgeon in Dubai.
Whoa.
And when he came to Canada, his qualifications weren't legit anymore until he did a few tests. So in the time being, him and his new family, his wife and his kids, sorry, they were just working at this gas station until he could finish his tests and become a surgeon again.
That's crazy.
But like, I knew this. I was 17, I think, or 18 when I met this guy, and he was like in his 40s, and we're like just laughing about shit. And he once told me a story about his friend in high school. He said his friend was so horny. Sorry, this is such a sidetrack. That he tried to jerk his ween in a car, but the only thing that was there was some old motor oil. So he used that for lube, and he fudged up his ween. And so, like, but like, that's like, why with a stranger would tell me that? But it was like 3 a.m. because we were working the graveyard shift, and we're just laughing. And I was like, I'm never gonna forget this guy. And I would still consider him my friend if I saw him on the street, just because we had like 8 months of working together. And yeah.
All right, I'm stuck on the motor oil.
The motor oil thing. It's crazy. I think it's so crazy. I never forgot that. I will never forget that story. But
I
yeah, I
feel
miss
s- I
Reza.
feel,
He was
I
a
feel
cool guy.
sick.
No, don't feel
good.
sick. We got more questions to do. What roles do love? Well, listen. I'm just trying to get what I think friendship is down, and it's like being able to share a wild story like that. And that's when you know you're friends. Natalie says, "Jordan, you can't throw up on the podcast twice. You only get one. You use up your quota already."
Well, that'd be like what, 2 in a row too. Jeez.
What roles do love and affection play in your life?
But, um,
That's kind of an interesting question. I
Yeah.
actually don't even know how to answer that.
I don't either. What roles?
Okay,
do
maybe
they
I
play?
do.
I don't know. I cuddle my cat.
They're my paladin and my support.
What a twist on the question. That's awesome. Man, I don't know how to answer that very well. That is like a very deep question that is.
Yeah. Do you want me to answer first?
You do an answer first, and maybe I'll think of something from that.
So what roles do love and affection play in your life? I think love and affection play these roles in my life. I personally, I think I think those are secondary roles in my life, if that makes sense. Those are not things that I'm always looking for, or things that my goals and stuff aren't generally leaning towards these two things. My goals and objectives, but they are important to me. But I think, like, all humans need a little bit of, kindness, affection, tenderness, and love. But if I was like alone, I think I wouldn't yearn too hard for these things.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I would, but I'm pretty good at being alone. I still think, I think those are secondary roles in my life, besides from my wife, right? Like, there's love and affection, obviously, but I don't know. These are important things to me, but they're not the top of my priority list. I think they're supplementary things that help make my day better, but they're not mandatory to make my day proceed, if that makes sense. I think that's very robotic of me, but I think that is fairly accurate, I think.
Mm-hmm.
That's a tough question. What if you were like
question.
at dinner with a date and you asked her this question or him this question? That's a tough one.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
Natalie suggests, what about in a relationship context? I think they're fairly important in that context. Yeah.
I think for some people more than others, but
yeah.
Yeah.
I think if we're talking romantic relationship, I think love and affection are obviously top tier loot.
Yeah.
That must be held on to. Or else the relationship's gonna just fade. So thank you, Natalie, for the prompt. It's golden loot.
Yeah.
Any thoughts on that one, Jordan? We can continue if you don't have any.
I just agree. I agree with you.
Perfect.
But I mean, like you said, I think I'm okay with being by myself, if that makes sense.
Yes.
I do very much like affection and cuddling and love and feeling those kind of things, but I do well by myself.
I have massive independency, and I'm very good at solitude.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Next question. Alternate sharing something you consider a positive characteristic about your partner. Share a total of 5 items. Characteristic, sorry, of your partner. You are
my sunshine.
Chill. Wait, what'd you say?
my sunshine. Sorry. Like the song.
Yeah. Thank you for reminding me that it's like the song.
Have you heard that song before?
Of course. Yes, I have.
Just kidding.
All right, so you're chill. You're very calm. You're very relaxed. You bring a nice sort of energy leveling dynamic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Thank you. Are we doing 5? Or are we doing 1?
We just go back and forth until we hit 5. Yeah.
You're extremely funny.
Oh.
And on the ball with your jokes.
Oh, ball jokes.
Balls jokes.
Just like that one. All right. You go with it.
I go with it.
Yeah.
like very go with the flow.
Fair enough. Yeah. Okay.
You're flexible. That's it.
Okay. Yeah. Appreciate that. Okay. You're very to the point and honest.
Yeah. I'm glad that you're using that as a positive.
I like it. Honestly, it's a good thing, in
Excellent.
my opinion.
Excellent. You are fun to play video games with.
Oh wow, I was just gonna say you're fun to play video games with.
Okay, fine then. You're fun to drive with.
To drive? Oh yeah.
It's pretty fun driving with you. We've only done it a few times during places like to my house, for example, but it's always been quite enjoyable.
When I first got my Jeep.
Yeah, that's right. When you first got the Jeep, I went for a rip. Yeah, it was a long ass time ago. Yeah.
Wow. I had something. What was it? You're a really good coworker.
Oh, except for when I'm angry.
But you're honest about it.
That's true.
So that brings me back to 2.
Yeah, double positive. You got a soft skins on your face.
Wait, I do?
I used to touch your face so much. Do you remember that?
Oh yes, I do.
Back in the day,
yeah.
I used to just touch your beard so much.
Oh man.
Is that 5 yet? You do one more.
I have one more.
Because I started, so you do one more.
Welcoming to new friends and new people, and you're approachable in that way.
Oh, approachable. Yeah, that's it. Thank you. All right, next. That was fun.
Yeah.
Everyone, you guys do that to each other in the chat too. That was great. How close and warm is your family? Do you feel your childhood was happier than most other people's? That's a good question, actually. That's a very deep question as well.
It is. I think I was very, very lucky with what I had, considering divorced parents and stuff.
Yeah.
There was a lot of, it wasn't like, it was just a lot of, no, I want the kids, but it wasn't fighting, more or less. It was just both parents wanted to hang out with us. So that was a positive twist to, having my parents split.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. To answer truthfully, I think no. I think mine and my brother's childhood was a lot sadder than others, but I don't think it was necessarily a horrible childhood. That's for sure. And I obviously I'm aware that there are people that have had it worse, but yeah, I would say our childhood was not the happiest. Obviously struggling single mom and who did everything she could to give us everything we wanted and needed, but then it was the other side with the alcoholic father and sort of, abusive sort of family structure on that side. And then also, like, for me, I don't know if my brother, but for me personally, I had a lot of bullying when I was growing up. Some racially charged, like we talked about in an old episode. And yeah, I would say the answer is no. I don't think my childhood was happier than most people's. But how close and warm is your family? Also, not very. Now we're closer.
Yeah.
I call my mom once or twice a week just to chat for a few minutes, and it's like I can tell it's awkward for her. I can tell when I call, she knows what I'm trying to do. I think she can feel it, but it's awkward, and so she doesn't know what to say. So she'll just start rambling, and then I'm just like, "Yes, I'm listening." And she'll go at the end. She'll just go, okay, bye. That's literally how it always ends. It always like, okay, bye, mommy. And she's like, okay. Like that's it. So I've developed I developed a new strategy though. When I call her, I ask her to explain how to make an old recipe of hers, and she gets so excited about it. It's great. So I called her the other day. It was yesterday actually, and she's like, "What are you trying to make now?" And I was like, "How'd you know I was gonna ask about food?" She's like, "You just always making food." And I'm like, "Yup." Yeah. So I think now my family's closer than ever, despite physically being apart. Yeah, and I play videos with my brother all the time. We're always chatting about shit, sending memes and stuff. So yeah. Okay, we're almost there. This last question before set 3. how do you feel about your relationship with your mother? Wait, what the fuck? I did not read ahead. What just happened?
Like you
So
just
I just
answered.
answered. Yeah, I just answered. So your turn.
Mine's fine. Mine's good. I love my mom. She's great. She's pretty like tough cookie. Like she's like the iconic like single mom. I don't need no man. Retired at 58 because she's really good with money.
Yeah, your mom's a beast, dude.
Dude, but I'll go over there, and I don't know if I've already said this before, but I'll go over there and be like, "Hey, this happened in my life, and it's really tough." And she'll be like, "Oh, well, let me show you these stocks that you can invest in. Maybe that'll make you
happier." That's sick.
So, yeah, it's
that's actually rad.
Yes and no.
You're like, oh, my heart's broken, and she's like, what about we fill it with stock? You're like, I had such a hard day at work. This lady wouldn't stop hitting on me. She's like, hitting on you? Why don't you hit on these stocks? Mom, I'm so hungry. Baby, if you had these stocks, you could have food.
Yeah, exactly.
That's great. There is one thing I want to add about my relationship with my mother, and it's that when she saves stuff for me to do because her husband is not very handy dandy, and her older son is not very handy dandy either. So my mom saves like fixing stuff for me to do when I come home to visit, like fucking fixing doors and shit. It's hectic, but to be fair, it's because I had training for that kind of stuff. So she saves it. But yeah, her husband has like our stepdad. He has like no patience with things that are tricky. So he'll give it like 2 seconds, and then he'll just lose his shit. And you know what? She told me, she started just being like, just leave it for Kenneth. Just leave it for Kenneth.
That's
and
so
he'll be like, okay. Hockey time.
That's funny.
Yeah. So there's that. That is one thing. And you know what? That's so funny because like it's funny because like that's a love language, I think. Or not, that's an act of affection that she does to let me fix things for her.
Right.
Because she knows it'll make me feel better about myself.
Does it though?
Absolutely it does.
Cool.
I can fix shit for my mom, of course.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
That would make you feel good. Well, I mean, I changed my mom's light bulbs and stuff. It's pretty tough.
Wow. Did you invest in light bulb stock too? At her behest? All right, set number 3. This is the last 10 questions. We're gonna go overtime, guys. It's the last episode, so we're gonna go overtime. We're gonna do it. We're gonna break some rules. We got an interesting quiz after this one too.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Make 3 true we statements each. For instance, we are both in this room feeling ... All right, this just got a little sexy. This might reveal to you what the questions are for. but continue.
Why don't we say it at the same time? What do we feel?
Okay.
Right now?
Okay, so wait, how do you want to say it at the same time?
I don't know. I don't know, because there's also delay, so
okay. I'll start.
Okay, you just say it.
Okay, we are boys.
Wait, what?
I didn't say men because we're boys. It's a true statement.
But are we how we feel?
No. True statements. That's it. Just true statements.
True statement.
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
Yeah, I agree.
we probably need to poop. Usually by now.
We probably do. Yeah. We are doing a podcast together.
That's right. We have both kissed our cat this morning.
Yes. We are both wearing sweatpants?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. That was a guess. We're not playing this one right, but one more, and then we're going to move on.
This is not what the question is asking either of you.
Wait,
well, the prompt sounds like it wants it to say, we are both in this room feeling horny.
That's feeling nervous or excited or happy, feelings.
Okay.
Oh, what are feelings?
Again. All right, we'll try again.
Okay, bye.
Okay, we are feeling horny.
All right, next question. That's it. We're done. We're good.
Complete this sentence. I wish I had someone with whom I could share ...
Food with.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I with whom I could share food with.
Wow. A match made in heaven.
Oh, for each other. If you were going to become a close friend with your partner, please share what would be important for him or her to know. Oh.
Oh boy.
That's a good one.
I have an extremely tiny pinky toe.
Oh. You're talking about your penis? I have what is known as a micro toe.
Yeah, micro toe. That's what it is.
Are you talking about your wiener right now, dude?
Yeah, why don't you answer the question, sir?
I would say that I am. Sometimes I'll say I have a hot temper. That's something that people that get close to me should know, that I have a hot temper. But I am working on it, and I would say that I haven't lost my temper. I don't lose my temper too often anymore, like I used to. I would say that. Yeah.
Fair. I like that.
All right. Share with your partner an embarrassing moment in your life.
Haven't I already told you some poop pants stories?
Yeah, those are great.
Yeah. Embarrassing. I guess, yeah, I got pantsed while playing football in elementary school, and the underwear went down too, and they saw my pinky toe.
They saw my pinky toe. They pulled your pants so far down that it took your shoes and socks off too.
Yeah, exactly. True story.
That's amazing. I'll say a pantsing story too. I was with a girl that I had a crush on, and I was hanging out with who I thought were my friends, but they were just assholes, really. And they freaking pantsed me because I used to wear just track pants all the time. This is the day I begged my mom to get jeans, by the way, for the first time. And they pantsed me, and I was wearing little red briefs. And the girl I had a crush on just laughed, but she was cool about it after. But she was like, "Oh my God." And I was like, "Dude, what the fuck?" And I literally just ran. I just ran away.
Wait, did you pull your pants up first, or did you do the
Of course
shimmy?
I pulled my pants up first.
I'm just making sure.
I'm waddling. I trip. My red pants turn yellow because I peed. Of course I pulled them up, and then I ran away. Yeah. I just ran. That was like grade 8, I think. I just freaking ran.
Oh wow, grade 8. Okay,
oh yeah.
This isn't even okay.
Yeah, it was very embarrassing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Share with your partner. Oh, sorry. When did you last cry in front of another person or by yourself?
I don't. Man, there. Like a month ago.
Oh.
I'm gonna say. Wait.
You can tell us more if you want to, but only if you want to.
Like beginning of this month.
Mm-hmm.
Everything. All the sad things are all about my friend that passed away.
Right, of course.
February 8th, and it was just that day. It wasn't a good day.
Yeah, that makes sense. I got you, buddy. I support you.
Thanks.
I would say the last time I cried was on stream, in front of people. Was on stream. We were laughing about something. We were laughing about the freaking. We were playing Apex Legends, but we were letting people pick rules for me to do. So there was one where someone was like, "You must constantly be jumping." So we drop, and I start jumping, and I'm trying to shoot this guy, but I'm like fucking jumping back and forth, and I can't hit him at all. And yeah, I was laugh crying.
Wow.
Yeah. Actually, all my tears in the last all my tears in the last 2 years or so have been tears of laughter, for real. The time before that was when we were playing freaking what's it called? Jackbox. And I fucking lost it. Yeah. So that's nice. It's nice to cry for good. Yeah. Yeah, the insurance thing. That's right. As a viewer just said, Jazzy just said that. It was the insurance thing. Okay, we're almost done. So that was number 30. 6 more questions. Mm-hmm. Tell your partner something that you liked about them already. I liked your
Didn't we
face
just do 5
already.
of those?
No, I mean before we met, maybe.
Oh.
Yeah. Or like before we became buds. I liked your face. When we first met, I liked your face. I was like, this guy looks cute and funny.
That's it. I liked your humor for sure.
Oh,
Because I'm pretty sure we started right away with the gorilla humor.
oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. You want to see my gorilla impression? Yeah. Okay.
Or what was that other saying that I came up with that killed you that day? It was like,
Oh, let me tie my
Yeah.
shoelaces.
no. It's well, tie me up and call me a
Call
fish.
me a fish. Yeah. That kills me every time.
man.
Slow down there, big rig. Yeah. All right. What if anything is too serious to be joked about?
Wait, what? Say again.
What if anything is too serious to be joked about?
Racism?
Mm-hmm. Fair. Honestly, for me, racism, I don't like joking about or being joked
neither
about.
do I.
But like racially centric jokes, I'm okay with that. But obviously,
For sure,
with
yeah.
context and depending
Yeah.
who's telling it, right? That's me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. But obviously, like jokes about straight up racism, I'm like, okay, well, where's the comedy in that? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You
I
know?
totally agree. And there's a
Yeah.
good example. What's his name? That Joseph or Joe. What's his name?
Joe Coy.
Joe Coy. Yeah,
Oh,
he
I
makes
love
fun
Joe
of
Coy.
his Filipino mother.
Yes.
Pretty much the whole time. If he didn't
Yep.
have his mom, he wouldn't have
Correct.
a step
Yeah.
career.
I wouldn't
But
accept it
it's
from
all
him.
like Filipino jokes, but they're
Yeah.
tasteful and they're funny because
Correct.
he's just funny dude. But none of
I
that
just-
is racist. It just has to do with race.
Correct. Yeah. That's a good way to phrase it. It's not like racist. It just has to do with exactly.
Yeah.
Or culture even, cultural
Yeah.
or
That's a better way to say it.
For me, it's sorry, I'm gonna say it, but it's rape. There's nothing for me. I just instantly it almost makes me dislike the person or a person if that ever enters. I just can't. I can't with it. It is that is beyond my limit. I cannot handle it. It is like instant rage for me if I hear about that kind of stuff. So that would be for me.
Yeah, that's a good one too. Well, bad one, but yeah.
A bad one, yeah. Okay. If you were to die this evening with no opportunity to communicate with anyone, what would you most regret not having told someone, and why haven't you told them yet? God, that's a long one.
I don't think I have one like that. I think I've expressed. Yeah.
You've said everything to everybody?
Well, I didn't tell my grade 9 math teacher I had a crush on her, so I could go
Oh,
back
wow.
to that.
All right. Well, you still have a chance. You still have a chance.
Yeah. Honestly, I can't think of anything other than a joke like that. So
Yeah,
that's
fair.
probably maybe it's a good thing.
For me, there is one that's been on my mind for a little while, and it would be. Sorry, Louis just knocked a bunch of shit over.
Nice.
Lewis. It would be just thanking my uncle for all the years of guidance. The uncle that I did carpentry with. He's pretty old now, and we've sort of distanced ever since I got older and started not doing carpentry and stuff. But I spent like 6 years just hanging out with this old ass man, listening to his dirty jokes, freaking picking up garbage and doing carpentry work and stuff. And we would have lunch every day. We would go for dinner sometimes afterwards. And he's like my mom's brother, basically. Like he's been in my life my whole life. And I would certainly regret not being able to thank him for being like the father figure that I needed growing up. Like to this day, he was the closest thing to a dad that I would say I would have, even more so than my stepfather. But that's because our stepfather, he definitely took a standoff approach because he knew we're not his kids, and also he's just not very good with kids. But my uncle, he's always cared for us, and he really was the father figure that I needed, especially at the ages where he was around. 12 to like 18 is like, he taught me a lot, and he gave me a lot of the values that I have still to this today. And I would say for sure also he just did a lot of stuff that a dad would have done if I had a dad around at those times. you know?
Mhm.
So that would be a huge regret of mine if I couldn't have, just thanked him and everything, obviously.
Mhm.
He's not dead. He's just old as shit. But he's still ripped, so it's cool. Your house containing everything you own catches on fire. After saving your loved ones and pets, you have time to safely make a final dash to save any one item. What would it be and why?
My computer, because it's expensive.
Jesus Christ. I couldn't. Mine is so much stuff, I couldn't grab it and run. Unless you mean just the tower.
Just the tower, yeah.
Oh,
I
okay,
mean,
okay,
I
okay,
can
okay.
replace everything else, whatever.
That's fair.
Mhm.
One item. You unplug everything, then you're out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. I would say my wallet.
True, I guess.
Well, you don't have to say that. That's just what I'm saying. I would say my wallet. Either that or my box of like memory things. I have a box of memory things.
Oh, that's like irreplaceable stuff. So
Yeah. I keep a lot of
sense.
in that box I keep like a lot of non-replaceable stuff. So I
Mhm.
make sure I would always think of that as like a first. But it's just memories, it's just trinkets. Those
Mhm.
memories are in my mind as well. So I wouldn't be crushed. I would be upset obviously, but I wouldn't be crushed from it.
Mhm. I mean,
All
also
right.
having a place burned down is pretty crushing. So
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. All right, last two questions. Of all the people in your family, whose death would you find most disturbing and why? That's a tough one. That's a big one.
Probably my brothers.
Dude, I was going to say my brothers.
hmm
Yeah, but why for you?
Well, the age obviously he's young,
Mhm.
and I'm probably closest with my brother
Yeah.
out of anyone in my family. So
Yeah.
I would have to go with him.
Yeah. I was going to say similar. It would be my
Mhm.
brother. I would be like, I don't know. I would be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
What?
was a heavy question. Jeez.
Yeah. Share a personal. This is the last question. Share a personal problem and ask your partner's advice on how he or she might handle it. Also, ask your partner to reflect back to you. To reflect back to you how you seem to be feeling about the problem you have chosen. What the fuck? Did you follow that? I didn't follow
I
it.
didn't,
Okay.
but
Share a problem.
yeah.
Yes. And ask your partner's advice on how he or she might handle it. Okay, got
Why
that
don't we
part.
just stop there?
Yep. And then we'll go. Yes. Problem solving. Thank you. Continue.
So I have this really small.
Okay. Okay, continue.
Okay. No, I'm not going there. Wow. But in all seriousness, how to just like relax, sit down, and be able to enjoy life more.
Mhm.
Like enjoy the little things, not just get anxious to do the next thing.
Mm. You want advice on that?
Yeah, if there is any.
I guess that's the question.
Mhm.
Okay, say it one more time, just for me.
Being able to chill more and enjoy life, not get anxious to do the next thing.
Right. I do have a little bit of anxiety issues, but I can find myself to be fairly productive on certain days. I think the best way for me to sort of proceed with my day and to not worry about that, or not to not worry, but is to accept the anxiety and then also to accept that the things that I have planned may not all get done and be okay
Right.
with it. So then what I do is I prioritize the most important things, and then stuff I can't get to, it's not the end of the world. But if I get to them, jackpot.
Right. Think about it more that way.
Yeah. So
Easier said
that's
than
what I
done.
would say.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, obviously easier said than done. But breaking it down into steps that are sort of obtainable is the best. Like what I say, like prioritizing things of importance, I think is, and making a list of
Right.
it really helps me personally.
I feel like I do need to make more lists
Yeah.
because sometimes I just get overwhelmed with everything.
Sorry, dude. Someone just rang the doorbell and Sherry's still sleeping, so I'll be right back. If you want, no, don't continue with me. Just vamp. I'll be right back.
Vamp?
He wants you to talk.
Oh,
Until
I
he
was
gets back.
literally gonna go look up what the word vamp means.
just wants you to say things to fill the space and fill the time.
Okay. Vamp is also a movie.
What kind of movie is it?
It is a classic comedy fantasy horror.
I'm sorry, how many genres did you just list?
4. Comedy fantasy horror, 1986. 6 out of 10 stars.
Okay.
You told me to vamp, so I looked up the word vamp.
Okay, that works.
And it was actually a movie too, so I started talking about the movie.
Very nice. Where were we? My turn
Yes.
to ask for advice.
Mhm.
Okay. How do I drive stick? I can't drive. I can't drive manual. How do I do that?
Practice.
Okay.
A lot of practice.
Any magic clues? Yeah.
There's no, not really. No, it just takes time. But honestly, a good teacher really helps, and not just somebody that can drive stick, but somebody that is also good at teaching. Because I did not have that.
Yeah, I would say someone that can teach it is probably really important.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Perfect.
just time behind the wheel.
Yeah, I think with driving in general, that's probably the most important thing.
Yes. I also think that you should learn how to drive. Did I just shut my mic off?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. I just heard something say mic off.
Oh, what?
That was weird. Anyway, what was I saying?
You think that something? I'm not sure where you're going, so I don't know how to read.
Just like being able to drive well with automatic and just knowing that it really helps.
Yeah.
Not
Kind of.
jumping,
Yeah.
So you already do that. So
yeah, dude. Honestly, time behind the wheel is like so important. I literally drove for like 10 hours a day when I was parts driving, and I think that year or 2 years almost, I became a way better driver.
Yeah.
Had a
Become
couple
more
near
defensive.
misses, but
Yes.
got way better just by doing it.
Also, riding a motorcycle makes you very aware of other people because they are not aware of you.
Yes. Yeah, I was going to say that totally makes sense.
Yeah.
And part 2 of this question is also ask your partner to reflect back to you how you seem to be feeling about the problem you have chosen. Oh, okay. That kind of makes more sense now that we've done the first part of it.
Yeah, I think splitting it up makes more sense.
I feel...
Yeah,
sorry, you go first. I
was just going to say, I feel anxious. That's it.
Wait, about my thing?
No, but mine. Oh, wait, I have to react about your thing?
Yes, you have to tell me how I feel about my thing.
I think you feel like it's very achievable with the right practice.
And teacher.
But
I think you do actually have like quite deep anxiety about it.
I do.
And I hope that it can be I don't think it needs to be resolved. I think it just needs to be
subdued.
Yeah. Subdued is a good word to use. Just reduced, subdued, so that it's not crippling or day stopping, if that makes sense. Yeah.
I agree with that, sir.
All right. That was kind of fun. So that was 36 questions that lead to love. So now we're in love, dude.
Yeah, there we go. Do we get when does it come in the mail?
That we're in love?
Yeah, like the certificate.
It'll get there in 69 days. Aw, yeah.
69
All right. That was actually not as long as I thought it would take, but it was still quite long. But it's our last episode, so we're going to push a little bit further. We have a cool, super juicy, I don't know what it is, but we have a quiz coming up, and it's going to feature, for the last time on this show, our produce star.
Hi.
Sabio.
What? What did you
Sabio.
just say? Did you say dude?
I said wasabi. Wasabi.
Wasabi.
I'm gonna greet everybody that way now.
Sabi.
Sabi.
You say you're bad?
No, I'm sad.
Why are you sad?
Oh. Okay, I thought I heard ad.
My friend.
So.
Oh yeah.
I'm sad. I'm a little sad, but I'm happy for you both to move on. Bigger and better things, I think. I have a couple of questions before we move on to our quiz, which is a theme picked by Jordan because it's time for Jordan to try and win one.
That's the scary thing. I have to win, because if I lose now,
it's the final one. But I wanted to ask you how you feel now that we're at the end of the podcast. And I know we kind of touched on this like super recently in our year in review when we did a quiz not too long ago. But now that the podcast is ending, like, how do you feel about it? We've asked each other, by we, I mean you guys, have asked each other a lot of vulnerable questions today. So one, thank you for your vulnerability. This has been like a really, really great episode. But how do you feel now that it's ending? Do you have any things that you wish you did or things that you remember fondly?
I definitely feel sad that it's ending, but I feel like a little bit of a sense of relief, because I had a lot of anxiety towards. There's a lot of people, or a lot of. In a way, it's a good thing. Like, it's a good problem to have, because a lot of people wanted my attention, if you will. Between music and now paintball and all these different things, and it's like I didn't think I could give my 100% to all these different things, and I felt like I owed it to all these people. Does that make sense? To be able to give that kind of attention to them, and like you deserve me to come on here and me give my all for this podcast, because Kenneth, you're awesome. But I felt like I just couldn't do that, if that makes sense. So there's a sense of relief.
Yeah, I accept that as an answer. Yeah, and I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. I also wouldn't want you coming on here to half butt it,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so that's fair. Also, if your heart wasn't in it, I'd be able to tell, I think. Yeah,
it was there, but
Kenneth, same question.
I think. Well, right now I feel. Yeah, actually, I also feel like a sense of relief. Just generally, because this is an additional workload that I've given myself for a year, and it's nice to know that I'll have my Sunday morning back, which is kind of cool. Which is I do. I'm looking forward to that time, and I don't know. Any thoughts on if my thoughts on the show are kind of like like with any project you do or you start, you kind of hope that it takes off, or you hope that it has success. I would say that it wasn't unsuccessful, but I don't think it reached sort of the level that I was hoping. But I didn't expect anything. That's the thing. Like, we started this just for funsies on a Sunday one day, and we're like, okay, here we go.
Yeah, exactly. How do you do this? Let's just go.
Yeah, I think I learned a lot from it too. And if I were to ever do a project like this again in the future, I would know sort of better what steps to be taking, just to make it better for quality of life and stuff like that. But overall, I think also not overwhelming relief, but the main positive I can pull from the ending of the show is a sense of relief, and also a sense of getting some time back for myself, which is really nice. It would lead to the ability to do more stuff for like the stream and other parts of my life, like going outside. So yeah, exactly. I would say for sure relief is also what I'm feeling. Also, I'm feeling proud that we were able to stick to it for so long and so consistently as well.
I love that I'm going to be able for the rest of my life say that I did a podcast for a year.
Yeah, and you can always it exists forever, so you can always just go back and listen to those memories. Totally. We could sum up our year, our 2020, by listening to the whole show.
Exactly, that's so true. Like, which was probably the worst year to pick, but
but would we have done it without this year? I don't know.
True.
Yeah. How do you feel, Natalie? Being the produce star from the inception to now, how do you feel about the process?
Well, I feel like I was there in the beginning, and then I stepped away for a while. Like, I don't think I wasn't constantly present.
No, not till the latter part of the show. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, well, because I wasn't sure really, because you guys are so self-sufficient, really. In the beginning, I kind of was just there for an episode, did some show notes one time and was like, this is my opinion. And then I would pop in every now and again kind of thing. And I wasn't sure, one, because I insert myself into almost everything Kenneth does, if I should insert myself into this. So I kind of like stepped away for that reason too. Because I enjoyed listening to you two. And then I guess the pandemic happened and I was like more present, I think, because I think work slowed down, and then I just wanted something fun to do on Sunday morning. So I was applying myself, like, how can I help with the podcast? What would be fun? And then was like, duh, we should do some quizzes. And that movie thing that you guys did once kind of really inspired that. And then I had so much fun making quizzes every week after that. So I don't know how many quizzes I've done, and I've actually been part of the streaming process, but I really enjoyed it. It was something of a creative outlet for me for a little while, because I like puzzles and creating things, and I like having fun with friends. And this is fun. I like facilitating this kind of stuff. I think it's something that I would like to continue doing in some capacity. And it's been also really interesting hearing about both of you. I didn't know Jordan very well before this. Obviously, I'm best friends with Kenneth, so boring. Just kidding. I love you, Kenneth.
Snooze, yawn, delete.
No, it's good. I actually have learned things about Kenneth that I didn't know before as well. So I'm sad. I definitely
wait. The way you said it was like, I learned things about Kenneth now, and I'm sad. I wish I didn't know these things about Kenneth.
But where's the lie? Is what I want to know.
Cry.
Also, sorry, my morning voice is particularly morning-y right now.
It's because of Apex last night.
It's because I stayed up late playing Apex, but also because I hadn't actually spoken until this moment. Yeah, no, I'm sad. I'm happy and sad for both of you, because it's a very awesome thing to have done. It's a lot of time sunk into it, as you mentioned, and resources and energy. And I think I can speak on behalf of myself and of the chat that we're going to miss our Sunday morning fun time with friends. And even the people who go back and watch the VODs. There are episodes that I go back and watch like the minute Kenneth posts them. Or I'll watch the VOD again and I'll be like, that was funny. That was a funny
There are some
time.
club bangers. I will say that.
There are some really hardcore club bangers, for sure. I would love if in the future we did like a highlight reel.
Wow. That'd be cool.
And just picked our favorite little parts. That would be a really great swan song eventually in time.
Swansing.
It would take a long time.
It sure would.
To do. There's like
it really would.
But if you guys ever feel like you want to reminisce, it would be a great time to go through episodes and
maybe I'll do it
remember
as
your favorite episode
podcast thing, or a stream thing. We'll pick them together on stream.
6 month in review.
It would take so long, dude. Every episode's an hour.
So long.
I do have show notes, but I don't have timestamps for them. That's the problem.
I was gonna say I could do some work on that.
Some recon.
Go through some recon. Yeah.
Recon, yeah.
If anybody goes back and listens on the YouTube channel, just drop timestamps for any parts that you want added to the this now imagined future compilation that I have to make.
It was something that I wish I had
so.
time to do for you both prior to today, but I didn't.
I don't wish that you did it. Only because
I did
it would have taken so much of your time. Like that's not even a small joke. Yeah.
It would take a lot. It would take a lot of time.
But right. I'm happy to do it. I think it's something that I do want to do as well, and that it's crossed my mind previously, but I'm like, it would just take so long. So I will probably do it on the I'll do it on the stream. It'll be fun. We'll go through all the episodes. We'll make it a couple week process and just pull all the good stuff. Yeah.
Amazing. Okay, so without further ado,
here we go.
We're so over time. If either of you have to leave right now, tell me.
To go poop?
Great. Yeah.
Thank you for accommodating.
What if I told you I already have pooped?
Wait a second.
During the podcast?
Another one?
So question number 1 is...
I love when he does that.
Okay. So, we're doing a Star Wars quiz.
Okay. I don't know.
I have not seen any of these movies at all. Like, not even one.
I'm not a Star Wars daddy, so wish me luck.
I want you to know, Kenneth, that I am assuming that Jordan will win this one.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. The over-under is on me.
I don't know how much Kenneth knows.
This is true. I feel like Kenneth's going to surprise us and end up winning.
Let's see. Okay.
Here
Question
we go.
number 1. There's only 10, so this should be pretty quick. Who killed Boba Fett? Are these spoilers?
Not really.
Not
Okay.
really.
Okay. Who killed Boba Fett?
Mace Windu.
Mace Windu.
Okay, that's not an option.
Wait.
For either of us?
It's not an option.
I think
Wait,
I actually
Boba
know the
Fett.
real answer.
Oh, wait. I'm thinking.
I'll let Jordan say it first, though. So
Here, I'll give you multiple choice. Okay.
Why?
Okay.
I'm thinking of the scene right now. I was
think
thinking of Jango Fett.
I think it's Qui-Gon or
Okay,
Obi.
okay. Not
It's not
Jenga.
Qui-Gon.
Boba.
Not Jango. Boba Fett.
Boba.
That I'm trying to think of the scene. He falls in. It's the freaking plant that ends up eating him.
Natalie, can you give us the options, please? This is so exciting.
I really
I'm
don't want
reading the
this to be
chat.
Jordan's blow of the week
I'm reading
again.
the chat and I'm like, oh shit.
Okay, Han Solo, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Luke Skywalker, or Jabba the Hutt.
I don't actually know which one Boba Fett is. I'm sorry.
Well,
guys.
Han Solo was. I'm pretty sure Han Solo was still blind then, wasn't he?
Hans Solo.
Hans Solo.
I have
Hans
no idea.
Zimmer. It was Hans Zimmer.
Hans Zimmer. I didn't hear that till like a few more times you said it. Okay, I think this is okay. Based on the clues
Who's
in chat,
opening something right now?
it's me, Kenneth. I'm so sorry, but based on the clues in chat, I think it's the scene where they say Han shot first, and I think it's going to be Han's
it's not,
Solo.
It's not that scene.
I don't know anything about
It's a
Star
different
Wars.
movie.
That's my guess.
Where Han
Okay.
shot first was
Jordan, do you have an answer?
I'm gonna just go with Han Solo.
It was Luke Skywalker.
Yeah. I just watched the freaking
0 for 0, baby.
Yeah.
This
Okay.
is Jordan's swan song, you guys. Can you please? Can you lob him one?
I'm feeling very sad right now for you, Jordan. Okay,
Next.
true or false? True or false? True or false? Bounty hunters only serve the Empire.
Wait, sorry. Yeah, say it again. I'm upset with myself for getting that.
Oh no! Bounty
he's
hunters.
He's like flogging himself right now. Quietly.
Bounty hunters only serve the Empire.
False.
True.
It
I
Was
have to say the
false.
opposite.
Jordan,
Okay.
yay!
Yay. He's like, yes. High fives himself.
Kenneth, you just picture you're like, I'm gonna give him one.
Well, I just had to say the opposite. It's only fair. So
It's 50-50, yeah.
yeah.
Okay. The clone troopers turned on the Jedi. What? What is this question? The clone troopers turned on the Jedi Order. Wait. The clone troopers turned on the Jedi on order number 77, 46, or 66.
Execute Order 66.
Okay. Yes, nicely done.
Okay. Nice.
That was really hard for me to
One for
read
Kenneth, 2 for Jordan.
That was tough, yeah.
Okay. When
Yeah,
Luke
you said-
saw Ben
I'm gonna
Kenobi's
go
ghost
back and
on the
emphasize that like
Yes,
crazy.
yes. I should get 2 points for just doing it under Cynthia's.
No, you have 2 points total because you got one other question
Okay,
right, you weenie. Sorry, Natalie, go ahead.
When Luke saw Ben Kenobi's ghost on Hoth, Kenobi told him to go to.
Dagobah?
Oh. Yes, it's Dagobah system. That was quick, Kenneth. I'm impressed.
You know what? It's from the Star Wars rap from childhood. It was like, run to Dagobah, run to Dagobah. That's part of the rap.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I'm glad you know it from somewhere.
From
Okay,
not
out of
the
the
source
list-
material.
Out of the list of names I'm going to read to you, tell me
Okay.
who has a blue lightsaber.
Okay.
Okay.
Obi-Wan,
Yes.
General Grievous, Asajj Ventress, Luke Skywalker, Anakin Skywalker.
I think
Wait.
just Obi-Wan, isn't it?
Wait, who has one?
Has
Yeah.
blue.
Who has a blue lightsaber?
No, Obi is. Well, I'm not gonna tell you, but okay. Say the names again.
Obi-Wan Kenobi, General Grievous, Asajj Ventress. I don't know if I'm saying that right either.
I don't know either, but it's making me laugh.
Skywalker. Anakin Skywalker. Episode 2 specifically.
Which ones have?
Yeah.
Blue
Is it Grievous?
lightsabers.
What is it? Grievous?
I think it is
Grievous?
Grievous. I think it's Grievous.
Grievous.
I don't actually know.
Wait,
I only know that character from playing Lord of the Rings with a mod Star Wars on it.
I have to tell you each person that has a blue lightsaber.
Blue, yeah.
Yes, that is the question.
So
I think it's just Obi-Wan.
Anakin from episode 2
Mhm.
Okay.
is blue. Grievous has 2 blue ones. And crap, I'm trying to remember the list. There was a third one.
Obi-Wan, Asajj,
Luke
Asajj,
Skywalker.
Luke Skywalker. Okay.
Yeah, those 3.
Okay. Obi-Wan, General Grievous, not Luke Skywalker, and not Anakin Skywalker.
Oh. So just those two?
Yeah.
so confused.
How do we give points? I'll say, well, I said Obi-Wan, so I got 1 of 2.
Jordan has 30
Yeah.
out of 100 right now. So 3 out of 10.
Wait.
Okay. Okay. No, sorry. I mean, of the list of names you gave, I got 1
you
correct
got
out of the 2.
I don't
Right?
care.
You said
You got it wrong, Kenneth. Everyone got it wrong.
I'm so confused. I'm so confused.
okay. Jordan 4, Kenneth 2.
True or false?
I'm okay with this.
True or false? Jango Fett died in episode 2.
Django Fett? False.
Truth. Attack
It
of
is
the Clones.
true.
Episode 2?
2, Attack of the
Oh,
Clones.
okay. Oh, he's the dad. He's the dad.
Yeah. And then, yeah, he's the dad. Boba Fett died in the technically 3rd episode of the old ones.
Okay. I follow.
True or false?
It's a landslide
Count
victory, you
Dooku.
guys.
Okay. Count Dooku was killed with his own lightsaber.
True.
True.
I'll say false.
Well, it was true. Okay.
All right. I did my
Name
best.
all the people who were killed by Darth Sidious.
Oh my god.
Wait, that's an entire planet. Technically,
What about all the important people? Oh wait, do you have a
Like,
list of people?
I have
mean-
a list of names that I really don't want you to make me pronounce.
I don't want Darth Vader. He
Okay.
technically killed him.
Dooku killed Vader?
Wait, no, you said Sidious.
Sidious. Sorry, yes,
Yeah.
yes. Sidious killed Vader?
Wait, did I just
don't know.
ruin it?
I don't know anything, you guys.
I don't know. I don't know what's happening.
We're just like me and Natalie are just swinging our arms around in the darkness, and Jordan's standing over there with a lightsaber, like, hey, I can see.
He also killed Mace Windu, and he also killed Kylo Ren.
He killed Kylo Ren.
I'm so sorry.
That one
is
I
such
literally
a-
did not know.
That one
That
is
one's
such-
not on the list. Kylo's not on
Shit.
the list.
I'm so sorry. I am so sorry.
Okay.
When you ask anyone, and
It's okay. I'm not
that
a
is the
I'm not a
biggest
spoiler
spoiler
guy. I
I've
don't
ever
really
done.
care for
that
spoilers.
is
So
a huge spoiler. No, but for everyone else, if anyone,
yeah, sorry
hasn't
everybody
seen
else.
the new one.
That
I'm
does seem
so
pretty
sorry.
huge for a spoiler.
That's the biggest spoiler you could possibly.
Okay, hold on.
But it's
Okay,
true.
wait, Natalie. How many people are on this list?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And you're supposed
Okay.
to tell me which ones are and which ones aren't.
Oh,
Oh, I was just naming
Oh,
people.
yeah, he was just naming.
I know.
them.
I was hoping I wouldn't have to fucking read
Oh,
Uh,
okay. How about Jordan tries to name all 10, and like Lucas said earlier,
Well,
this
but
is
not all-
he's got to
they're
win
not
no matter
all
what.
They're not all
these.
right.
They're not all right.
I know, and he gets deducted for the incorrect ones. Oh,
What?
I see what you're saying. I see what
No.
you're saying.
Okay, I'm just going to read them.
Okay,
Ready?
good luck. I'm trying to help you, but good luck.
It's okay. I'm going to do it. Just don't make fun of me too much. The first one sucks.
Why don't you just say each name and we'll say yes or no?
Oh,
Sacy Tin, but with 2 eyes.
I don't even know.
I do not know what that is.
I'm
Sassy.
I'm gonna say
Sassy.
Next.
no. I'm gonna say no just because I don't know. What you're trying to talk-
Sassy. Tin. Teen. Tin. I don't know. Okay. Yoda.
Oh, what?
No.
No, it's not true. It's not true.
Oh, thank you.
Ki Adi Mundi.
Are these from the
Kiadi
book
Mundi?
too? It must be, right?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Agen
books,
Kolar.
sorry.
Agen Kolar. Agen.
I'm loving the
Agen-
way you're doing this right now.
I don't know.
This is perfect. This is amazing.
Kit Fisto. Fisto?
Say that name one more time, please.
Kit Fisto?
Kid Cuisine?
How is it supposed to be said?
Dog, I have no
you're
idea.
doing
I trust
great.
you're right.
You
I
are
just
doing
trust you're right. I have no
fantastic.
idea.
Barisafi. Barisafi.
Next.
No? Okay. Darth Vader.
Yes.
Plo Plo Mace Windu. You already
Yes.
said that one.
Yeah,
so
he
don't
said
say.
Mace Windu.
Isla Sakura.
Isla
don't
Fisher,
know.
you mean?
Yeah.
Isla Sorna. That's what I meant.
Isla Sorna. Isla Nublar.
Ayla Sakura.
I don't know. Shakira. Shakira.
I don't actually know any of the lot
Okay,
of
we're
these.
gonna just do Darth Vader and.
I thought this was gonna be like
no.
quizzes, like where. I don't know. These are so hard.
Okay. So the correct answers were Sacy 10.
Do it again.
Agent Kolar, Kit Fisto, Darth Vader, and Mace Windu.
Okay. Jordan got 2 out of the 5.
How many
I wouldn't be
planets are there in
surprised if
Star
those
Wars?
3 were in the books. So
Yeah.
I don't know
How many
if this is a book or
planets?
movie quiz. This is supposed to be just a movie quiz. It's called "Are You a True Star Wars Series Fan?"
oh,
I guess
series.
not.
Yeah, I guess not. Could be the show
how
too,
many
right?
planets? How many planets? No, it's a movie quiz. Movie quiz.
But you said series.
How many planets? The movie series.
Oh,
The series of movies.
I understand.
How many planets are there in Star Wars? 308,
So-
460, 15, or 640?
15.
15.
Really?
I don't well because I probably
There are 460.
Why did you pick
Where
the
does
same
it
number
say that?
I
Like,
picked?
where at what point in the movie is there like there's 460 planets?
I
They
bet
don't.
you know what? I bet it's stated at some point during a council meeting. I'm just certain of it.
Or it's like it's like written on the wall somewhere. or
Yeah,
something.
you have to really zoom in to see it.
Yeah.
Okay, final question.
Okay.
Who was Count Dooku's master when he was a Jedi?
Palpatine.
Yoda,
It was a
Obi-Wan
Oh, when he was
Kenobi,
yeah.
Thame Cerulean, or Agent Kolar.
Yoda.
I think it's Yodo. But I don't know.
It was
I'm just guessing.
Yoda.
Yoda.
View my results. Certificate of Achievement. I got a score of 60 out of 100 on the quiz. Are you a true Star Wars series fan? I'm going to put that in the chat. I also hope you guys noticed that I did, in fact, post a certificate for you guys.
Yay, just like
In the
Jordan wanted for our
chat.
love.
For your love.
You wanted a certificate of love.
I'm gonna put this on my resume.
Oh.
You guys are officially
Natalie, that looks
hooked now.
awesome. I love that
Thank
the
you.
certificate has nothing to do with Star Wars. Oh, no, wait, it's
That
for
one- no,
falling in
that-
love.
that's for
Oh, sorry.
Volume 1.
I was like, why does that have anything
Oh.
to do with Star Wars? That's great, dude.
This one is your certificate for why is
Star
it in a
Wars?
GIF? What is it?
Yeah,
what
why
is a
is it
GIF?
GIF? Oh,
That's so fun.
it still doesn't have anything to do with Star Wars. It
And,
looks
you know,
like I
it says,
graduated.
quiz, are you a true Star Wars series fan? February
true, you're
28th,
right.
2021. I got 60 out of 100.
I kind of like that they leave it open to interticipation. 60 out of 100. The certificate is for
basing
achievement.
out of the percentage as well.
Because it doesn't say yes anywhere on here. Just
It's
saying.
It's true. It's
Um,
true.
All right, let's
Ugh,
push it
okay.
along. Let's get some highs and lows, and let's put this baby to bed for good.
Forever.
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 Hmm.
Forever.
Forever.
Jordan,
Forever.
Natalie, would you like to start?
No, Jordan should start.
Oh, Jordan, you should start.
Honestly, my high and low of the week was this podcast today. Because it's over low. But it's a high because it was pretty dope. 2-hour podcast.
Bonus length today.
Yeah.
Yeah. Natalie?
I think I'm having a hard time figuring out high because there were actually a lot of things that were good this week. I got approved for my leave from work, so that's really good. So I'll have 3 weeks of not having to do that, and then I'll hopefully get to go back into circumstances that are better than the ones that are here, which is great.
Sweet.
And then my low is my sleeping schedule being the way it is because we keep playing Apex until 3 o'clock in the morning. And it's really bad, and I just want to sleep like a normal person. Also, my neck and my back are fucked from playing Apex so long.
What about
the other two?
Don't go there.
Those two are fine.
Don't say the other two.
Those two are fine. It sounds like.
What is this? Deep and Wheezy every Saturday night at 9 p.m. 8 p.m. Pacific Central, right? Pacific Standard. I mean, right here on Kenneth DaMenath. Yeah,
Plug.
yeah. No, I'm
plug.
picturing, not picturing. I'm experiencing some serious like tension in my neck because of this. Because I'm just like tense trying to win all the time.
Actually, I got this new mic boom arm just because I was trying to struggle with craning my neck while playing and trying to talk to the mic on stream. So yeah, I can relate about my neck, my back, etc. My high and low. Wait, did you finish your?
Yep, that was it.
Okay, the high was the acceptance. The what am I saying?
I tried to quit and they didn't let me quit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
They didn't not let me. They were just like, please don't quit.
They were like this.
They're like, please don't do that. And they're like, what if you get to take time off unpaid for 3 weeks and then come back? And I said, fine. But if it's not good when I come back,
bye.
I'm outie 5,000.
Eat win, bitch, is what you'll say to them.
No, I'm 100% about giving second chances, but like if you fuck it up again, I'm not like that's it.
Well, yeah, that's what a second chance is.
Yeah, exactly.
So
I know.
It's very big of you actually to do that. Is what I keep thinking. Is like if it was me, I'd be like later, skater.
Yeah, well, we'll see. I'm hoping. Like I'm still an optimist, so I'm hoping for positive change.
Fair. Yeah. Thank you, Natalie, for being in a great, wonderful produced star for us while the show was in its prime. Thank you. And I would say you primed it with your presence.
Thanks.
All right, go away.
Primed it with your presence.
Oh, do you want to stay for my highs and lows?
I'm right here forever.
Okay. My high is going to be really taking the time to eat healthy this week. I felt great. I had steak and mashed potatoes and broccoli. I had chicken, mashed potatoes and broccoli. I had mashed potatoes and broccoli. And, I feel pretty good. I exercised twice this week as well. Like I'm really trying to get it back. I think my body soreness as well is probably related to sitting for so long. And I think if I build my muscle strength up, it's going to help with that as well. I'll have better posture and things like that. I'm hoping for. I would say my low is going to be just staying up so late playing Apex. But the low is only on the days that I'm streaming because I stay up and I never win. And so the stream never sees me win. But then the next day I get 2 wins in so that's my low. Not really a big bad low or anything like that. But yeah, let's read the chats, highs and lows for the last time. If anybody's listening on the YouTube channel, feel free to leave your highs and lows in the chat, in the comments down below. We're happy to have you there. All right, here we go. So Victoria says, hi, my friends and family all have running water and power. Low, my back is killing me. Well, that's a good high, Victoria. I'm glad very glad for that. And there's safety and everyone's doing better, which is great. Codemeyer says, hi. Firing up the power washer and seeing Levi's face so happy with his little earmuffs. Low. Drinking 2 large beer bottles last night and staying up till 1. Never do either. And Levi waking me up at 6. I am dead. Yay. Pinecake says, hi, having a good stream. The first time in like a month, lol. Low. Stress. Persisting stress. Yeah, that's fair. I hope your weekend does, smooth out a little bit. Hi, from Austin. Finally got my checks. Low. Didn't sleep more than 6 hours a night during the week. Oh, that's a tough one. That's a tough and poopy one. But yeah, thank you guys for sharing your thoughts. That's it, guys. That's the end of the Be My Friend podcast. We don't even have to do the outro or anything because there's no more after this. So thank you guys all so much for being a major and wonderful part of this journey for Jordan and I to explore this sort of avenue. And thank you, Jordan, for being a great partner and giving lots of laughs for me and the audience.
Yeah, thank you guys. You guys are awesome. Kenneth's viewers, there's not a lot of you yet, but you guys make up in quality, which you don't have quite yet in quantity.
That's cool, man. I'm feeling it. I feel the love. I mean, I'd be happy to just keep all these awesome folks hanging out with me all the time. It's
exactly.
Great. Yeah. Any final thoughts from our producer star or from Jordan? This is it. This is it, guys.
I know.
This is it.
I guess we have no final
No, I mean, I think final thought. I think you guys are now better friends I would argue we're all better friends because of the podcast.
Yep.
And I would hope that the Freddy friends you had on as guests, this podcast made it better friends. And I think it's just like super chill. It's super chill and lovely. And I hope you guys feel proud of what you've accomplished in the past year because it's
I do.
Cool.
It is cool.
If you guys want one last thing as well, why don't we take a couple seconds here before we end to just plug anything we want, future endeavors, anything. Jordan, if you have anything you want to plug, your Instagram, your new anything, let us know. If you want to make a commercial for anything, go ahead.
I'm so far away from social media stuff that there's nothing really to plug.
I'm so jealous of that.
Follow me. Yeah, I'm very secluded, if you will, in my social life that way.
Oh, Natalie?
Yeah.
Roll out the red carpet for you. This camera? This camera?
I don't really have anything either. The whole reason I changed my handle on Twitch and on Discord was so people couldn't find my social media.
That's true. That's true.
Mm-hmm. So not really. The only thing I have to plug is the Deep and Wheezy podcast. Next week is a particularly saucy episode.
It's like I want to tune in now. Now you said saucy.
Like Jordan, you haven't come to any of the podcasts.
Yeah, but now that you're saying it's gonna be saucy,
they've all been saucy. Last night was also particularly saucy.
Yeah, they've been. I would say they get wetter as they go.
That's the way I kind of designed the arc, though, on purpose.
Perfect. I like that. There's
you gotta like ease it in. That's not what I meant, Kenneth.
This is certainly a lot more structured of a podcast than the BMF.
Yeah.
Well, that's because I'm structuring it.
Yeah. All right. That's it. I'm going to hit the end stream button. We'll talk to you guys later. Thank you so much for being an awesome part. And thank you to all the viewers for being so generous with your time and generous with your activity in the chat. That really helped make the stream the podcast a lot more fun, I think, and a lot more interactive and a lot more enjoyable just overall. So thank you guys all very much. Yeah. Thank you guys. Don't forget guys, keep on being friends. And thank you, Jordan, Natalie, chat, for being my friend.
Aw.
Good night, everybody.
Good afternoon.
I say good night.
Good morning, everyone.
That's it. That's the end.